Welcome back to Display Trails in the Sky. They're blind. Let's go to find Chloe. Why did I go over here that wasn't really necessary? Together now! Yes. Bomb, bomb, bomb. Hopefully we don't have to attack or anything. Let's go find the place where we were before. Here. Indomitable will. Oh, we're here. Okay. Okay. Let me save, actually. Alright. Bring to me the boy with eyes of amber and the princess with an indomitable will. Only then shall the door open. There's that theme. Star Chamber. I shall grant to you a memory fragment and my blessing. By the way, you have like the same hair, and that's interesting. Well, it's a slightly different color, but their little like with their little sprites are the same. Breaking news! LaBelle news special issue. The flying city falls. LaBelle is safe once more. Glory to the young braces who saved us all from crisis. Oh, hello. Oh, we get to read a book. Okay. Featured story. The Liber Arc collapses. Enigmatic object gone in a flash. The mysterious structure that appeared last month over Valeria Lake disappeared as suddenly as it came, collapsing loudly in a giant mountain of rubble into the lake. The collapse begins. Many of our readers may have witnessed the moment for themselves, but it seems that it was visible not only from LaBelle, but from the southern edge of the Empire and from Calvert as well. A small minority argued that the structure may have been a new weapon belonging to the Royal Army, but this turn of events seems to conclusively rule out that possibility. The collapse of the Liber Arc also caused a 2-high tsunami around the edges of the lake, but so far there have been no reports of serious injuries, fatalities, or missing persons as a result of this. Unfortunate fishermen. Alright. The worst that seems to have been reported is a number of unfortunate fishermen who were unable to escape in time, getting covered in water. Getting covered in water, okay. What was the Liber Arc? According to an investigation by the Royal Guard and Bracer Guild, it was a flying city from ancient Sumerian times. How exactly it came to be above Valeria Lake to begin with, or what caused it to collapse, remains to be confirmed, but it appears to be without a doubt that the international crime syndicate known as the Society was somehow involved. While this is yet to be officially confirmed, reports suggest that an investigation team in the city encountered a group of Crimson soldiers there supporting the above theory. Good pictures. This place is just one mystery after another, but we can't— oh, wait. This place is just one mystery after another, but we can't let those guys get away with any more than they already have, said a member of the team. Furthermore, Zeiss Central Factory and the Royal Army are planning to continue investigating the Liber Arc, and to this end, we'll be launching a combined salvage operation. Rejoicing citizens. They didn't look very happy, they're just like standing there, recovering from the shutdown. Around the time of the Liber Arc's collapse, the orbital shutdown phenomenon that tormented the whole of the country finally ceased. As a result, many now believe that the city caused the phenomenon, and no conclusive proof of this has been established, and we can only await further research into the issue. Thoughts: the orbital shutdown phenomenon and the chaos that was created as a result have been a sobering reminder of just how dependent all of us are on orbments in our daily lives. Perhaps something similar may never happen again, but this is still a good opportunity to reflect on just how much we owe to orbments, and perhaps to try and reduce our reliance on them. Oh, hello. Politics. Crown Princess Claudia's been busy. As previously reported, Her Highness Princess Claudia is now this nation's crown princess. As a result, we will be referring to her as such in all publications moving forward. Crown Princess Claudia wasted no time— I thought it was crowned. Is it not crowned? It's crown? Crowned? I guess it is crown. Crown Princess Claudia wasted no time after assuming her position in meeting with Prince Olivert of the Erebonian Empire, and together they reconfirmed our two nations' relationship with one another. After the any strange noises happening. It's very windy at the moment here. After the discussions, they both boarded the assail together. It's widely expected that this meeting will contribute to ensuring peaceful relations with Erebonia in the future. In addition, the pair plan to both be in attendance at the upcoming banquet to be held at Grunsel Castle. We will bring you all the latest on that in due time. Closing thoughts. As you all know, our homeland of Libel has fallen victim to a vast number of calamities over the past year. There was the coup d'etat, the bizarre changes at the tetracyclic towers coming under the assault of an ancient dragon, our capital being attacked, and finally the Liberock's appearance, as already discussed in this very issue. What you may not know, however, is that there is a group of young men and women who were involved in the resolution of all of these crises. Their steel-like will and unyielding determination leading them to their conclusion. If not for them, these crises may not have been resolved or taken a turn for the worst. I would like to take this opportunity to thank them for all they have done for us. Thank you. You are truly this nation's great hope. Aw. That's cute. Aw, you're welcome. Aw. Oh, there's more. Da 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 da. Da, 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 da. What's taking you so long, Dorothy? Get a move on or I'm gonna leave you behind. Wait for me. No time for waiting. If we take much longer, the banquet's gonna start without us. We're talking about a big celebration held by the Queen here. Being late isn't an option. But I'm so hungry. That's what the banquet's for. I can't walk another step. I have a horrible feeling I know what's going on here. You skipped lunch so you could eat more at the banquet, didn't you? I didn't even eat breakfast. I haven't eaten a thing since yesterday. Going 30 hours without eating is making me feel all kinds of lightheaded. What the hell were you thinking? I can't move. Carry me. Hell no. Come on, we're going. There's no way we can miss an occasion like this. There's gonna be adios knows how many famous people there. First on the agenda is snapping a photo of Her Majesty and the Crown Princess, and then... dragging her. Huh? This actually isn't so bad. Oh, rip. Oh, rip. Oh, man, now I'm hungry. Thanks. Maybe I should order something. At one point, this very capital was placed in grave danger. Bam, bam. But thanks to the efforts of everyone here and many others, all is well. Oh, look, it's a gate. This humble banquet is intended to be an occasion to celebrate that fact, as well as to honor all those who contributed to making it a reality. If you would, Claudia? Of course. All those invited to today's party contributed in one way or another to protecting the peace of Liberal by ending the peril we were faced with, whether it was extending a helping hand to those in need or working to fight off the threats that instilled fear in the hearts of our people. As this country's future monarch, I like how she's like thanking herself. I would like to extend my deepest gratitude to each and every one of you, also to me because I'm the best. Thank you all very much. Holding this party is nothing compared to all that you have done, but... We just made it! Phew, we're finally here. For food! Someone give me food! The hell are you doing? Eating can wait. You've got pictures to take. The Crown Princess's speech might be finishing soon. Okay. Okay. I guess they're not actually being that loud. I don't know, maybe they are. Well, I do hope you will all enjoy your time here all the same. I'm sure you're all busy men and women, burdened by a great many responsibilities and concerns. But today I would ask that you all cast those aside in order to rest, relax, and enjoy yourselves. The food on offer here is some of the finest in Liberal, so by all means partake until you can no more. And may the goddess bless this nation. Yes, congratulations. Oh, hey, Stell. I don't remember your voice. It's been a long time. Chloe really is something else, huh? I'm not sure I could dress super nice, get up in front of a crowd like this and make a big speech the way she just did. Yeah, she is. Look at him wearing his old clothes. She said she wasn't feeling confident about how she'd do as Crown Princess before. But from where I'm standing, she's doing just fine. Seeing her is making me kind of jealous, though. I wish I could pull off fancy dresses the way she does. Oh. You got something to say, mister? Oh, it's nothing. You're just not all that girly most of the time, so it always takes me by surprise when you suddenly are. What do you mean I'm not girly? Sure, lately we've been so busy with helping get Libo back in shape, so I haven't even had time to go back home. That doesn't mean I don't want to wear a pretty dress or something once in a while, you know? Yeah, Joshua. I know. Still. Oh, I thought they said shit. Shit! It really is surprising. Still, it really is surprising just how much you've grown even in these past few weeks. I have? Oh, it's been pretty tough running up and down the country so much, but you've kept up with these. And your judgments as a bracer are getting more spot on with every decision you make. Fancy dress or not, I think you're a pretty wonderful person, Estelle. I don't know why, but it's weird hearing you pile on the compliments so much. But what can I say? I'm glad that things seem to have finally calmed down a bit on the work front these past few days. The capital might not be entirely the way it was, but it's getting there. I think we can finally afford to take a breather. Yeah. Oh, look! Look at all that food! The chefs in the castles, supposedly made the entire spread too. Oh, I'm so hungry, you guys, you suck. There's no way I'm missing out on this. I didn't get to enjoy the food back during the birthday festivities, so now's my time to pig out big time. Haha, I'm gonna eat till I barf. Oh, rip. Stay right here, okay, Joshua? I'm gonna go scope out the goods. Looks like there's pumpkin soup sitting on the table there. She might have grown in some areas, but she's still got a ways to go in others. Is that so bad? Is that so bad? Hey look, how are you doing, Joshua? Stell's not here with you? She just went to get food a second ago, actually. Are you two here more for work than fun? Bingo. There are many occasions where this many famous faces are gathered in one place. And there was no way we could pass up the chance to come and score some interviews. Don't think we're getting out of here without answering some questions, either. We'll get to you two later. So no going home till you've spoken to us, alright? Alright. Great. Next up is the Crown Princess. Up to it, Dorothy. I can't go on. I need something to eat. Yeah, you and me both. Oh, that break just now was me ordering food, by the way. I'm a terrible person. Let me have something to eat. Until we're done. Questions to ask, photos to take. Why are you so mean? Aw. He's even more fired up today than usual. I wonder how Estelle's doing. So much for scoping out the food. That was a weird sigh noise, but whatever. I suppose this is as good a chance as any. I owe a lot to the people here on a personal level too. Maybe I should go around and thank them while I have the chance. Oh, okay. Sure. Phew, there sure are a lot of guests today. By all means, help yourself to any of the food here. It all tastes much better while it's still hot. I want some. Hey, Tita. So, when are you coming? Hold on, I haven't even... Oh, Joshua. Hey man, making the rounds? Something like that, yeah. Anything interesting going on with you? Sort of. Agate said he was gonna come over for dinner in Zeiss a while back. So I was just asking him when he's free. Oh, that's right, so he did. When we were getting off the Alseo, right? Well, I didn't really mean it though. It was just one of those things you say in passing but don't give much thought to. I ain't exactly swimming in free time, you know. Being embraced is busy work. I'd like to go, sure, but I've got no idea if I'll actually have the time to do it. Wow. Wow, Agate. Can you stop that? You make time. You stop. It's only dinner. It'll take like 10 minutes. Stop it. But I've been looking forward to you coming ever since. Yeah. Yeah, don't break Tita's little heart, you dick. Ugh. Oh, okay. Let me think. Maybe the end of the month? That should be okay. I think that Friday's free. I think. Really? Is that a promise? Yeah, I guess. You better be a promise, and you better keep your promise. Or else I'm gonna come over there. Let's talk to okay. So what kinds of dishes do you like? Any old set of groceries I can shove down my neck is fine by me. Nothing special at all? Well, I think I did leave them alone for now. I wouldn't want to get in their way. Okay, sorry. Oh, Joshua. It's been a long time since I last saw you. It's good to see you again too, Professor. Although, speaking of the last time, I heard there's a plan in motion to pull up the Liberock from the lake and investigate it. You heard right. It'll be carried out in conjunction with the Royal Army. That's not to say it'll be easy, of course. The lake's fairly deep, so we can't start hauling up bits of the city all willy-nilly. So we're intending to work on making a map of the lake's bottom using sonar first, which is going to take quite some time as it is. I wish it hadn't collapsed all of a sudden like that to begin with. If I'd had just one more hour, I could have taken a research sample too. Oh well, there's no point in lamenting what you can't do anything about. I'll just have to make do with what I've got. That's a good point. Okay. Yeah, down here. You were able to make it, Richard? Thanks to Brigadier General Bright's generosity, yes. I've received an official pardon from Her Majesty for my actions. Probably for foiling the Society's attack on Grandcell, right? That's good news, I'm happy for you. I wish I could say the same, but I don't feel as though I deserve to be pardoned at all. Now that the nation is at peace, I feel this is the time I should be facing up to my crimes, not having them swept under the rug. I can't say I don't understand, but still. Please, Joshua, you needn't look so concerned. I have no intention of refusing Her Majesty's kindness or going against her will. I merely feel a strong desire to settle things within myself, and I fully intend on following through. That is all. Alright then. He's like, alright then. Thanks to Brigadier General Bright's mercy, I was able to receive a full pardon for my actions, but I still feel as though I need to settle things within myself after what I did. Oh my god, I hate this game. I'm so hungry now, I'm just like sitting here like waiting for my food. Okay. What's happening? Oh, I wasn't expecting to find you here. Oh yeah, still, thank you very much for your support during the attack on Grandcell. It really did help us all. Oh please, I only did what I did because it was one of His Excellency's bail conditions. Make no mistake, I wouldn't have helped any of you worthless dricks otherwise. What? You wouldn't think it would be so hard to accept a thank you. I presume your business here is finished? Then kindly begone! You'll get in His Excellency's way standing around here. Oh, okay, sorry. God. Just trying to make polite chit-chat, but okay. We're delighted to see you were able to attend tonight's banquet. Please do enjoy yourself. The whole garden terrace is accessible to guests of tonight's party, so please don't feel restricted and do enjoy yourself. Bum 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 bum. Please do enjoy yourself at the banquet. I'm terribly sorry, but I'm afraid you may not pass beyond this point. These stairs lead to Her Highness's private chamber, and you being there would be pretty awkward. Sorry, my bad. Hey, this place brings back memories, doesn't it, Joshua, huh? Huh? Not this particular area. This music is like Stardew Valley music. Do you need something to drink, sir? We have plenty available, alcoholic or otherwise. Oh, I'd like a wine, please. Is this wine? Can I have this? I don't really like red wine though. I mean, I'll drink it. Phew, it's finally all over. I don't remember my voice. It just goes to show that if we endure, the goddess will eventually extend her hand of salvation to us all. That's reassuring to know. Poor Mr. Murdoch. I'm afraid we've still got a lot of work on our plate. The Orbital factories under ZCF are operating at less than 28% of their full capacity, and we still need to finish rebuilding the cup house systems, work on overhauling the arsenal. Oh, my workload's not looking lighter anytime soon. Pretty sure that wasn't his voice. Oh, Joshua, it's been quite some time since I last saw you. I don't remember my voice either. It has. I didn't know you were here, Mayor Klaus. The mayors of each of the little cities and towns are invited, I believe, which means you are going to have to talk to all of them and try to remember all of their old man voices. I'm not sure why I was when I didn't do all that much to contribute to anything, but I decided to attend nonetheless because it would be rude to not come when invited. That's not true at all. I hear the food supplies that were delivered to Boss and Grandcell were done so on your orders. That's particularly well received here, and we all know how dire things were at the time. You've got as much right to be here being thanked for your efforts as anyone else. It was? Well, that's certainly a relief to hear. Thank you very much for letting me know, Joshua. Greetings, Joshua. I'd like to take this chance to thank you again for all your team did to thwart Ouroboros' schemes and return peace to Libel. The debt of gratitude we owe is beyond measure. Please, you're exaggerating, sir. We might have been the ones who entered the Liberark, but we wouldn't have had a chance at success if we were on our own. It was only because of you, Richard, Kurt, and the others fighting on the ground that we were able to succeed. We could certainly say the same of you, though, although it is true that none of us could have brought about peace alone. Still, I've been wanting the chance to thank you personally for all you did. The faith we had in you to see your work through to the end was just what we needed to fight. I'm not usually one for praying, but even I found myself looking to the goddess when the Liberark started collapsing. I'm so relieved you all came back to us unharmed. Is there enough food available for you? If there's anything you'd like more, please feel free to let me know. I want all the food, please, like all of it. Oh, it's you. I've heard you've been lending a hand with the restoration efforts in addition to all you did with Liberark. Why you look so grumpy? You have my thanks. You're quite welcome, sir. I wasn't expecting you to thank me. I wonder if something had happened. The Bracer Guild has helped us in a number of ways recently. You have my thanks. Rip. This is some party, isn't it? I don't think you'll find a banquet with a guest list quite like this anywhere. I used to be a businessman, so I've been to my fair share of occasions like this. This is that guy. But I've never been to any with this many famous people in attendance. The top hat guy. I used to be... okay. It's a pleasure to see you again, Joshua. You too, Lila. Have you been well? I have, thank you. Although I wish I could say the same for the mare. She collapsed from overworking herself the other day. As such, I had no choice but to force her to take some time off work. That bad? I'm afraid so. She was finally able to rest and recover enough to my satisfaction, thankfully, so she's now returned to her duties. I assure you that she's in good hands. I've heard the academy was actually occupied by armed assailants at one point. I was ever so worried when I first heard the news. That all? Oh, okay. Thought you had more to say. Oh, you needn't worry about us. The academy suffered no major damage as a result of what happened. It was certainly a shock to the students, but they're all back to their usual cheery selves now. Oh, hey! Olivier! You two look comfortable. Oh, if it isn't Joshua. Care to join us for a few drinks? Haha, don't be shy now. The night is only just beginning. But I want to see those exquisite amber eyes of yours swim before it comes to a close. I'm good, thanks. Oh, come on. We're at a celebratory banquet here. Don't be such a spoiled sport. Oh, I know. Why don't we have a few drinks to celebrate you becoming a senior bracer at the same time? It feels like it was ages ago, but we never did get to celebrate your promotion. Only Estelle's. Say, Shearer? About Luciola. Haha. Silly Joshua. What are you getting all worried about her for? You really needn't be. Shearer's right. Especially not now. We all have our concerns and worries after all that happened over the past few weeks and months, but this is not the time to be thinking about them. This is the time to be making merry and drowning in fine drink, from sunset to sunrise. Right. I don't think there's ever a time for not making merry as far as you're concerned. He's got a point, though. Oh, and while I've got the chance to say this to you, no more going off on your own, you hear? You hear? You have no idea how worried Estelle was about you after you last disappeared. I could barely bring myself to watch her. I won't. I've got no intention of doing anything like that again. I'm fine now. Well, if you say so. Ah, that docile expression of yours is so adorable, Joshua. Don't go showing off that face too much tonight, alright? Olivier, is it okay if you're here in Lobel? I would have thought you'd be needed back in the Empire. Well, I will go back, eventually. For now, however, I intend to savor the lingering feelings of this whirlwind of a ride. Remaining behind afforded me the chance to attend this wonderful party, to boot. As you can see, my fine instincts have yet to fail me. Incidentally, Shara, while you'll forgive me if this is just my imagination, are you not drinking a little too quickly? You're starting to scare me a little. Oh, Olivier, I've missed you! Feels like no amount of alcohol is enough to get me drunk lately. I don't know what's up with me. Oh, I have that feeling actually a little bit. It's like I used to get drunk real easy. Well, when I was younger, it was really hard to get me drunk. And then I spent a long time not drinking, just because I couldn't afford it. And then I started drinking again, and I would get drunk really quickly, and like now it takes a while, and it's dumb. Unless it's wine. I tend to get drunk pretty easily with wine, but with vodka it's really hard. It's really weird. It's probably because I don't drink it as fast. Anyway, on the positive side though, maybe now I can actually beat Iron in a drinking contest. Not that I drink very often, but every now and then I do. Trust her to find a positive in that. Anyway, it's about time I seriously started thinking about returning to Roland, Maybe I finally got what it takes to beat Iron in a drinking contest too. Ah, Joshua. I'm surprised to see you here, Dad. I thought you said over the phone you wouldn't be able to attend because you were so swamped. Oh, swamped is an understatement. Transporting goods needed to get the country back in order, making sure every area has all the utilities it needs. I'm drowning in work. It's going to take a while longer before we can say Liberal is back to normal too, I fear. Come to think of it, Estelle and I certainly didn't expect to find soldiers even in Liberal's smaller villages, so it threw us off to see as much while we were helping out where we could. Doesn't come as a surprise if you're the one responsible though. It should go a long way toward helping people feel at ease. It's times like these when we've got to do all we can for one another, and the army's no different. With Ereboni and Calvert's internal political situation's a mystery to us, the reorganization of the army has had to be shelved for now too. Still, no matter how busy a man is, everyone needs to kick back in a while. So make sure you make the most of tonight, Joshua. I think you need to kick back more than I do, Dad. Estelle's been pretty worried about you, you know? There's no need to worry about me. I'm hanging in there. In fact, I'd say I'm taking it too easy. Don't you worry about me. Passing the tough job to us guys. That's great, thanks. Did I talk to everyone here? I think I did. Okay, whew, so many people to talk to. Holy crap. How's it going, Joshua? Hello, Zine. Thanks again for all the help you've been giving with the restoration efforts. I don't know what we'd have done without you. Hey, think nothing of it. It's all part of being a bracer, really. Can't say how much longer I'll be able to lend a helping hand, though. Gotta pack up and head back home at some point. The political situation isn't exactly stable over there, you see. Oh, that's what you had to say? Was that why Killiker wasn't able to make it then? Yeah, the guild receptionists have basically changed their seats at the moment. Oh, I won't get to see Bart. Although, to be honest, I can't picture her getting all dressed up and coming to a party like this anyway. It's nice to be able to attend a banquet like this. It truly drives home the point that this nation is back at peace again. The trouble regarding the Liberarch and subsequent restoration efforts have really shown me and you how capable the ruler Queen Alicia is. She's handled all that's happened impeccably. If all of this had happened in the Republic, it wouldn't have been resolved anywhere near as smoothly, let me tell you. That's interesting. Why, hello, Joshua. Tonight's party is hosted by Her Majesty in all her grace, so I do hope you'll enjoy yourself. Okay, that's all you had to say. Oh! Oh, you're always welcome back to the castle anytime. I'd be more than happy to help you get dolled up for the occasion, too. I'm never wearing a maid outfit again, just so you know. Oh, now that everything's back to normal, it feels like all that happened that day was some sort of dream. I'd certainly rather believe it was. Seeing the castle gates fall and those scary people charging through was like a nightmare. I thought I was going to faint at the sight of it all. If you would, Your Highness, a comment in celebration of the fact that the crisis is past now. Just nothing too formal, right? I prefer something that brings out your bright and cheery nature. I probably shouldn't talk to them yet. Let's talk to Dorothy. Miss Maid, I need some food. Hey, Kevin. Kevin? I wasn't expecting you to still be in Libel. Oh, sup? You were invited too, huh? Makes sense. So, having fun? You better be. Take it from me. If you don't make the most of times like these and eat your heart out, you're gonna regret it later. Thank you very much for all you did for me, Kevin. If you hadn't come to Libel when you did, don't sweat it. Not like I did anything special. Glad to see all the side effects look about gone, too. You're looking spiffy these days, Joshua. So yeah, just forget about owing me or whatever. It's all in the past now. I'm not sure if I should ask this, but are you? Joshua, I'm not gonna be in Libel for much longer, so this might be the last time we meet for a while. But I hope we'll get the chance to see each other again someday. I mean, one day. Yeah, I hope so too. Damn, the sirloin steak's like a little piece of heaven in my mouth. I sure wish I could take a lifetime supply of it back home with me. That would be nice. Right, next up I need to give that guest their drink. But what do I need to do after that? Man, this is one hell of a party. I normally work as a chef over at Sungtime Gate, but I was called over here to help. It's a real huge honor to be able to help out at an occasion this spectacular. I doubt I'll ever get an opportunity like this again. Oh my god, there's so many people. Hey, Joshua. I didn't expect to see you guys here. You were invited then? Sure was. An invitation just showed up out of nowhere. You can imagine our surprise when we saw the thing. No way were we turning down some high-class grub though, so we hurried on over. That's very like you. Not gonna deny it. That aside, thanks to Her Majesty pardoning us, we're now free to walk around in the open. Feels like we should start thinking about how to make a good, honest living for ourselves. And that's not the first time you've said that. Something about wanting to start up a courier service, right? Well, maybe, but that's not the only thing we could try out. Whatever we settle on, it should involve flying the skies. That's how we've lived so far. I don't want to change now. Do 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 do. Could you two stop fighting? After all the work we've been doing lately, it's great to be able to come to a swanky place like this and put our feet up. The food's pretty good too. I swear, it's like watching two children squabble. It's great that we're peaceful again and all, but I think these two are taking things a little too easy. Wow, I didn't notice it was from the nobility. I always pictured the Erebonian nobles as being real stuffy and scary. But maybe there are a few cute ones mixed in there. Greetings, Joshua. You've done some fine work these past couple of weeks. The damage reports on the regions of Libel you've been providing have proved invaluable in allocating personnel. I really can't thank you enough. Oh, you needn't thank me. And by the way, Kurt, I feel like I need to say something regarding my bracer badge. As you probably already know, what power I have was given to me by the Society. Before becoming a bracer, I used it to commit many unforgivable crimes too. No matter how much I think about it, I just can't see how someone like me is fit to call himself a bracer. You know, Joshua, I've always seen power as an imperfect concept, and that's why I believe people are able to use it. Am I wrong? No, I suppose not. Then what difference is there between us? We are both keenly aware of our flaws, and yet we both use what limited power we have to do what we believe to be right. I see no difference. Well, I can't really argue with that logic. I still can't pretend to be completely confident in myself, though. Be that as it may, there's nothing to be ashamed of. You should simply continue striving to overcome it. And while this is but my personal opinion, I'd say you're a model bracer. It's good to see you again, Elnon. Bart is here! I heard you're here as the Bracer Guild's representative today, is that true? Indeed. All of the other receptionists are busy, you see. I was the only one able to attend. I don't remember Bart's voice at all. And that's too bad. Isn't it, though? This would have been a fine time for us to exchange information. But oh well, there's always tomorrow, as they say. It was an honor to be able to put my skills to the test making tonight's many dishes. I do hope they will be to your satisfaction. Please have your fill. Let's go over here. Well, hello. Ah, if it isn't Joshua. I was just discussing the aftermath of the crisis here with Major Vander. Fortunately, the Liberac's collapse caused little direct damage by itself. That might not have been the case if there had been any ships on the lake at the time, but due in part to the orbital shutdown phenomenon, none were. The tsunami afterward was quite small too. I'd say we were rather fortunate. Estelle and I were able to see as much when we travelled around the lake shore. A few people who were watching the city collapse were caught up in it, and a small number of fishermen were splashed with water, but that's about it. Indeed, if anything, the much greater problem was the confusion that came about as a result of losing orbital power. LoH is, after all, one of the most advanced nations on the continent when it comes to orbital technology. Ordinarily, that is one of our greatest strengths, but in this case it worked against us. The crisis is now past, but that doesn't mean our work is done. We still have plenty ahead of us to take care of. Oh, just the man, just the man. Pardon? Oh? Oh, is this the boy you were speaking of earlier? That's correct, this is Joshua. I was just telling the ambassador here about my horrible hairstyle and about your various accomplishments, Joshua. It's an honor to finally meet you. I'm the resident Erebonian ambassador here in LoH, David. It's nice to meet you. You seem to have some phlegm in your throat there. The tale of how you flew on top of that flying city while knowing it may be the last thing you did brought tears to my eyes. How you were able to participate in an operation that may have brought your death, casting aside even your girlfriend's objections, I don't know. But I know this. LoH needs more young men and women like you. Thank you for saying so, sir. Just what has the Duke been telling him? That's funny. Oh, good evening to you. Thank you so much for making the time to attend tonight's banquet. Oh, not at all. How are you feeling now after having some time to recover, Philip? I'm feeling quite well. You're too kind. I do believe I may have overexerted myself. That's how things are once you've reached a certain age. I find myself wondering whether I would have been able to do more if I were 30 years younger, but I suppose there's little point in doing so. I wonder what he looked like 30 years ago. Nope, sorry Philip, I just can't picture it. If you would— oh, I already said this. I already said this. Good evening, Your Majesty. Thank you very much for inviting me today. Oh, not at all. I'm pleased to see you've come. I've been eagerly awaiting the day we could meet again. I hear you and Estelle have been traveling and helping with the restoration efforts. Well, that's correct. We both wanted to see how things were across the kingdom with our own eyes. I'm glad we did, too, because now I can finally breathe a sigh of relief. People really are strong. That they are. I've been queen for over 40 years, and the strength of LoH's citizens continues to amaze me to this day. Ah, my food arrived! Anyway, I've been queen for 40 years, and the strength of blah 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 blah. There are plenty who like to credit either my abilities as a ruler or orbital technology for this tiny nation's good fortune. But we would be nothing without its people. I wasn't the one who allowed us to overcome the recent crisis or the war 10 years ago, and neither was orbital technology. No, I believe it was the will of its people to live. That's what I believe supports our country, both then and now. People's will to live? Indeed. You were gracious enough to call this country your second home, Joshua. From now on, your will to live will be another great support for this nation. As its queen, that makes me happier than you can imagine. I like how her voice entirely changed, at least it feels like it did. From before food and then after food. Not that I've eaten it, but like I just went and got it from the front door. From, you know, they brought it to me or whatever. Thank you, Your Majesty. Your words mean a lot to me. Hey, Chloe. What? You'd like me to give a comment? Well, let's see. Looks like she's being interviewed at the moment. I should leave her be for now. Oh, okay. Time to go to Estelle. Hey, Estelle. Oh, everybody looking. Ha! I figured that'd be the case. Looks like I'm the most fit to be at this party after all. Because I've been to plenty of high society gatherings wearing poofy dresses. Hey, don't make it sound like I've never worn a dress before. Because I have, for your information. I just don't need to go around trying to convince everyone that I'm not a boy, unlike some people I could name. Try saying I look like a boy again and see what happens. Look, you two, I appreciate that you have your differences, but we're kind of in a really public, really high-class place here, so could you take this fight somewhere else? Shut up, Joshua! Shut up, Joshua! Oh, sorry. Oh, rip. Huh, okay then. Have it your way. How about you and me settle this with an honorable duel? Think you can handle it? Damn right I can. You're on. Just don't cry when you realize you can't actually beat me, though. Now what do I do? Oh, go up here, apparently. Okay, I think that's about everyone now. There were a few people I didn't get to talk to, though, so hopefully I can make another round of the party later once they're free. Oh my god. How long is this? Oh, here we go. Come on, Dorothy. We're talking to the military guys next. Get a move on, woman. We haven't got all day. Meow. I don't feel too good. And my stomach feels like a giant bottle of water. That's what happens when you drink way too much in a short period of time, you idiot. But never mind that, we've got work to do. Okay. Uh-oh, they went invisible and walked onto the table. Joshua? Oh, it's her. Joshua? Yes. Hey, Chloe. Finally got a bit of a break? Must be exhausting having to do one interview after another. Well, I suppose it is a little. Not too bad, though. I've had to do a lot more of them ever since becoming Crown Princess, so I'm starting to get used to them. I can believe it. Feels like I've been seeing your face in all kinds of papers and magazines lately. I think anyone would learn to adjust after a while. Well, you know, it probably won't be too long before it starts to die down, so just hang in there. All you can really do is grin and bear it until then, unfortunately. Yes, I know. That's exactly what I intend to do, too. I swore to myself that I would do all I could to help and protect this country's people. Accepting a few interviews here and there is the easy part. Well, if you say so. You really are strong. I'm not so sure about that. I still feel as if I'm doubting myself a lot of the time. Like, I just have to keep going out of my comfort zone, feeling reckless with every push. Maybe so. Still doesn't change the fact that you're strong. Not to me, anyway. I remember the strength you showed trying to protect Clem when we first met, too. Thank you. I nearly forgot about that. Look at her face. Maybe now would be the best time after all. Something on your mind, Chloe? Could I have a little of your time, Joshua? I've got something I want to say to you. Sure? Okay. This way, then. Okay. Is it just me, or does she seem kind of bothered by something? Where's Estelle right now, anyway? I got stomachs to spare! Oh, she's picking up her pace. This could get interesting. Whose side are you on, anyway? I guess I can just leave her as she is for now. She seems pretty occupied. Alright, I should go and see what Chloe wants then. Have I done something to make her angry though? I don't feel like I have. Rip. Here we go! What's gonna happen? I'm having an anxiety attack here. So, Chloe, what was it you wanted to tell me? Look, if I've done something to offend you, I'm sorry, alright? Look at her face! Look at her little face. I love you, Joshua. Oh. What? Look at his face. Well... Rip. I'm sorry. I'm happy you feel that way, but... Don't worry. I knew exactly how you were going to respond before I said anything. I just felt like I had to get that out before I could really start moving on. The sky sure is beautiful tonight, isn't it? that kind of strange that she has a crush on Joshua? I feel like if she should have a crush on anyone, it should be Estelle. Boroka. Now, how long have you, felt that way? Say, Joshua, if you had met me before Estelle, do you think you would have, well... Oh, don't do that. Don't go doing that. You stop it. No. Rip. Oh, okay, that hurts a little bit. I'm pretty sure that never would have happened. Okay, you don't have to be so harsh about it. Oh, dagger in the stomach there. Sorry. Okay. I told you, don't worry. Thank you for ripping my heart out. It's great, thank you. You couldn't have maybe just said something else to make me feel better, okay? I can't deny there's a part of me that wants to keep you all to myself. But even if that were possible, I don't think it would be what I truly wanted. Because when it comes down to it, I really love both you and Estelle. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. That's partly why I wanted to see that troubled face of yours one last time. It was worth the effort to bring out to. That was probably the best expression I've seen to date. You can be kind of a bully sometimes, you know that? Maybe. Well, this feels like the most fun I've had in some time. So, what's on your mind, Joshua? What? I can easily tell you're worried about something. My instincts are quite sharp, or so I'd like to believe. And besides, I was watching you the whole time I was handling that interview earlier. I love how there's just this like everywhere. How exactly am I supposed to take that? Still, you're hiding something, aren't you? You planning on doing something all on your own again? Your instincts are sharp, alright. Estelle surprises me from time to time too, but you're definitely up there. Well, that's just how us girls are. Well, she's not wrong. So come on, tell me what's troubling you. It's nothing that major, really. I intend to leave Libo by the end of the month. But why? The country is finally at peace now. That's exactly why I think this is the right time. Dododdodo seems to have completely withdrawn from the country and the restoration efforts are coming along smoothly. So maybe it's about time for me to leave on a journey of my own. It's taken me a long time to get this far. But I've finally been able to start thinking of myself as a person and not some kind of broken doll. I was finally able to achieve the very thing everyone wanted for me. That's been both a good thing and a bad thing. Good in that I finally feel human, and bad in that my heart's been aching in a way it never did before. Broken dolls can easily look away from all the terrible things they've done, but I can't do that anymore. And that's why I need to go on this journey around the continent, so I can work towards atoning for all that I've done. So I can start embracing the person I now am, in the truest sense of the word. Can you take Estelle with you, at least? I see. But if you do that, that means you won't be able to see Estelle for a while. Yeah, I know. I'm a selfish piece of shit. It might not even be for a while. It could be a long time. I'm still not sure how to break that to her either. And that's the part that's on my mind right now. If you do what I think you're gonna do, I swear to God I'm gonna jump into the game and punch you in the face, Joshua. You still got a lot of growing up to do, young man. Yes, he does! Yes, he does! Huh? If you ask me, you should just tell her in the way that comes most naturally to you, and probably maybe, like, get her to come along with you. You don't have to write some big speech in your head in advance. Speak to her from your heart. You believe in her, don't you? No matter how you phrase it, she'll understand. All you have to do is get those words out there. I mean, well, it depends what he's gonna say, though. It depends. If he's saying he's never gonna come back, I don't think she'd understand that. You owe that much to her if you love her. Yeah, you do. You know that, right? Yeah, I do. Yeah, don't do what you did before. I really am hopeless, aren't I? You shouldn't have to tell me something that obvious. You wouldn't be you if I didn't have to tell you. Rip! Plus, that kind of thing's part of why I love you too. Please stop teasing me. Just remember, it'll be okay. If anyone knows you, it's Estelle. Although if you ask me, she'll... Joshua, where are you? Oh, there you are. Look at these. They're just its goggles. I took them from her as spoils of war. I love you, Estelle. I'm glad you're having fun, Estelle. Make sure you give those back to Giselle later, okay? Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Tune in to next week's issue to find out. Wait, hold on. Chloe? I suppose it's about time I return to the banquet now. You can have Joshua back now, Estelle. Sure. Awkward? Hey, Chloe. So, I'm not sure how to best put this either, but... Thanks. I'm glad I was able to talk to you like this. Really, I am. Oh. You're very welcome. I'm gonna go cry myself to sleep now. Bye! Oh, then I wish you both a very pleasant night. Rip. The heck? So, Joshua, what did you two, talk about? Oh, nothing much. She just gave me a bit of much-needed motivation. Oh, really? That sure clears things up. I love you, Estelle. It's been 5 years and Estelle has believed in me for every single one. And I believe in her too. No it doesn't. What motivation? Estelle, I've got something I need to tell you. I'm all ears. What's up? Well, you see... Oh, rip. Oh. No, why would you be interrupted? Why do you do this to me? Wow, fireworks are so pretty. They're pretty. There's so many of them too. This theme is so good. You see, Estelle? What? What are we gonna say? Oh. No, what is that? Why would you do this to me? Why would you do that? Ooh, we learned a recipe. Oh, we got some more money. Hello. Why do you do this? Why did you do that to me? Well, let's stop this episode here. Oh, it's a long episode. Holy crap. I'll see you next time. Let's bet yours in the sky, the third blind. Bye-bye.